So it's July 7th, 2018, and I'm still very tired. You know, my watch says I got another hour's sleep somehow, but I don't remember when I drifted off. Weird. I don't know how that could have happened. I'm just drinking tea. It's a peach tea. It's 3:30 and I probably shouldn't be drinking tea because it might keep me awake later on tonight, but you know, I think this wind is going to keep me awake later on tonight, so I don't think it matters. Now, I'm going to critique two things today. There's some things blew in James's tea. I'm not critiquing that. The ring thing is, I think it's like a pseudo kind of documentary, but it might have unscripted parts. I don't know exactly, but I enjoyed it. It's about a couple women who are in a relationship, and the one woman wants to get married, the other one doesn't really know, so she's researching marriage, and in particular gay marriage, and wow, that scared me. So anyway, whatever. I feel like about it like one of the people she interviewed feels about, but it doesn't matter what I feel like about it. It's still, they did a good job making this. So this may be a little bit long, but still, I enjoyed it, and I think I might even put James through watching it just because it has like a really homemade kind of feel, as it should. So it feels like you're watching a home movie, probably like you feel like watching me right now. Anyway, the other thing I'm going to critique is this bikini, which I like, but I'll show you. I'll show you what bothers me about it. There's a couple of them. It's actually really hot. You wouldn't think this thing would be hot with all these holes in it, but gosh, I'm sweating. It's unpleasant. It's going to be a hot week, so I'm going to have to get used to a little sweat. At least it's windy. Anyway, it ties up in the front, which it kind of worries me, you know. I don't know why, because I mean, if it untied itself, which it has never done, but if it did, it would go boing, and then that would be embarrassing if I happen to be around other people. Maybe. I don't know if it would be embarrassing for me, because I don't really care. But for people like my sister, if she was sitting with me, she might start crying, because she would be so embarrassed. But, you know, everything I do seems to embarrass her, so that's fine. We have very different personalities, and that's good. It's good to have different... Okay, back to the bikini. Now, I'm not thrilled about green. I'm not, like, I love green plants. Leafy green, beautiful. Green for clothing, why bother? I'd rather have leafy green. Leaves, right? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I definitely, this reminds me of the thing in, what do you call it? Beetlejuice, which is kind of good. But I don't like this pattern. And what I really don't care for about this, it's hard to, once you take it off, it like twists itself up, which is really frustrating. So you have to untwist it when you put it back on. But see these, I'll show you. I guess I'll just go right in front of the camera to show you. In the back here, see it has like this strap around here and then it goes up. And then it has this little, I don't know if you can see that. There's a loop there. Well, anyway, that loop in the back there, maybe you can see from me or better, I don't know. But the loop in the back, like I don't mind the back that way because it's actually better to sit down on or lay down. Like I can lay, if I wanted to suntan laying down, I don't have a terrible knot in my back, which you do with other bikinis, right? So that's good. It actually feels good that way. So it's a smarter design, really. But that loop reminds me of a dog harness, and which James might like, because then he could hook a dog leash onto me and actually keep me with him while we're hiking. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that so much. The loop, it bothers me. I don't know. I shouldn't be bothered, but it's just a silly loop. But anyway, oh, I got a fruit fly or something in the cup. Did I get them out? Yep. It'll taste the same. So I've been typing out my notes that I made while reading. Well, lately it's been the big thick book that I showed you, World's Healthiest Foods, which is very good and everyone should read it. And even James said everyone should own this book and keep it and refer to it as their Bible. So he liked it. He hasn't read through it yet. He just skimmed a few pages. I don't know if he'll read through it. It's really not his bag, you know. He doesn't like reading about nutrition. I'm the one who does it. So, anyway. Ow. But when I'm all done with that, I will take the book and review it further. So it's great, but there are a few things about it that I don't like, and I will mention them. But no, the book is great. Everyone should read the book. It came all the way from Vancouver for me through Tal. I'm so thankful that the Vancouver Library lent it out to me. So that's very nice. Honestly, every library should own this book. I mean, why bother with other diet books? Just give people the nutritional information. Like, that's how, when I was in my 20s, I collected a couple nutrition textbooks, and they covered a lot of the same stuff, but not all. You know, there were some differences between the two. Anyway, so, and I was able to come up with a really decent diet for myself that wasn't, that was livable, right? So, because every once in a while you want to have pizza, or you want to have whatever, and well, now I don't, right? But at least, yep, these are the people in my neighborhood. Anyway, I don't know what mischief people got. I was scared last night with all that racket. I don't know what was happening. But Annaford was scared too, and the other dogs. They were all scared. So maybe that racket has something to do with why the police, but I don't know why he's driving by now. Maybe see if they're coming back, because I got up so many times because I was worried that they were going to break through the house, or I don't know what they were doing. Loud. Anyway, I can't stay focused. Too tired. I don't believe that I got another hour's sleep. I don't even believe I got the 5 hours sleep last night. I don't know. I think my watch makes up things to make me feel better. Anyway. This isn't waking me up. You know, the thing is that you're thinking, well, why drink tea if you're so tired? Just go to sleep. Well, I can't. I can only sleep at particular times, so I have to make sure I get to bed by a certain time, because I will wake up at a certain time, and I might be slow moving in the morning and not get things done until later but I'm not going to sleep. Once 4:30 rolls around, I can try to go back to sleep. It's not going to happen. So if I stay up, if I'm woken up several times in the night, I just lose that sleep, and it's hard to get it back. Unless I borrow Scooby-Doo from the library. Sometimes that works. Depends on what's keeping me awake. But that's pretty good for me to sleep. But I didn't borrow Scooby-Doo, and I should have borrowed Scooby-Doo because it might have worked. But I don't think anything's gonna work right now, so this is fine. I don't know what I was talking about. Well, anyway. Yeah. I guess that's about it. So, watch this documentary and start reading World's Healthiest Foods, because I read really quickly. I don't know, I've talked to people, like my friend Bob, who was over a while back, and he says whenever he tries to read faster, he has his reading voice in his head that just speeds up, so it's like it's on like some sort of fast forward, which is funny, but I don't understand how that happens. And my sister, has problems with reading, and I don't know what you can do about that. Like, James and I are really good readers, but we've been reading a long time, and like, I don't really remember my sister reading much when we were young. Like, when I was about 10, I read Stephen King books. I read them, like crazy. I had actually tried to read appropriate stuff for my age and was bored by it, like Nancy Drew. So I read Stephen King books, and then I'd be up at night with nightmares. Terrible. 10-year-olds can't read that stuff. I don't know what I should have been reading instead, but something. Sure, I could have found something and appropriate, but I did not. I read Stephen King, and so I read lots of that. But I guess I've just been reading a lot for a long time, and so I just fly through things. I don't have a problem with reading, and I certainly don't hear any voice in my head reading when I'm reading. So maybe I don't know. I don't think that way. Speech just slows a person's thinking down, and it's really clumsy. If you could communicate telepathically, well, if my friend Bob could, it would go the same speed as his speech, I suppose, because that's how he reads. But for me, it would be like instant data transference. Like, I think quickly. I don't hang on to it, so I have to make notes and refer back to them. But so that's like I have a Vata kind of thinking process, right? I pick it up fast and it's gone, and it's still like that. But I don't know. I don't think it helps to take a speed reading course. You just keep reading, and eventually it's easier. I don't know. Well, I better go get some stuff done. Not that I want to today. Ooh, glass. I could have stepped on this with my bare feet. That's terrible. There, one of the cats knocked down one of the glasses off the table. Well, I figure it must have been a cat, because what else would it be, right? I guess it might have been a crow, but I've never seen a crow on this table. Oh, look at that. I'll show you something fun. Can you see him? Not really. Kind of blurry, eh? Well, he's really cute in real life, but he's so blurry in the video. He's all speckly. I'll see if I can take a picture of him for you.